not the morning. It's 5 o'clock in the evening. Nowhere near the morning. Anyway, that's besides the point. Let's move on. Today's little vlog is about New Year's resolutions, and as January comes to an end, I thought it would be a good time to talk about them. Now, instead of calling them New Year's resolutions, I call them New Year goals. This year I decided, as I said, to call them New Year goals instead of resolutions. And the reason I'm expressing my New Year goals to you guys is so it's kind of like for me writing them in stone, and if I record them, it's like it'll be there forever. So if I don't achieve these goals, then I'll feel like crap. And this is my way of making me do them. Anyway, let's move on. One of my New Year's goals for this year is to read more books. Now, I got this idea from a close friend of mine called Sarah. Sarah with a H.
Like Sarah with an H, or Sarah without an H. Sarah without an H is pronounced like this. Sarah. And with an H, Sarah. But Sarah has spent the whole of her life going, Sarah, with an H, that's with an H. Is that with an H? No, there's no H. Sorry, there's an H, you put an H, there's no H, there's actually no H. What a waste of life.
Last year she had a New Year's resolution for herself to read 2 books every month. Now, I'm not a very fast reader, so that seems a little too far-fetched for me, so I decided I will read 1 book every month. And at the moment, in January, I am reading this book, written by, don't know if you can see that, written by Mary White. It follows the story of the Cork senior ladies football team in their 11 years, or I'm not much of a football person, but their 11 some odd years or more of their success in Gaelic football. And I'm almost finished that book, almost. It's actually a really good read and I'd highly recommend it. But there are 12 months in the year, so I need way more than just 1 book. So I have a few books in my collection that I really need to read, and I've been meaning to read these for quite a long time, especially this one. I've had it for years, and I think I've only like read a chapter since I got it, and then other books. But I'm sure there are plenty more books that I'll find throughout the year that I need to read. So that is one of my goals for this year. Second goal, number 2, is actually to make more vlogs. That's been going pretty well since the beginning of January. There's been a few spaces between them, but that's pretty much just because I haven't been doing anything all that exciting. These sit down, talking to the camera ones are what I can think of until I do or go on more exciting adventures. I'm going skiing in a couple of weeks for 5 days to visit a friend, so I'm super excited about that, and that will have 5 whole days of videoing, which I'll have 5 subsequent vlogs to do for those days, which I'm really excited about to record. But another one of my goals is probably one that's a little bit cliche, but that's to start running. Now, I'm not much of a runner, but I did do a colour run with my friends last year, and I did do some running leading up to that, and I actually quite enjoyed it, so I decided I really needed to get back into doing the running again. So I don't want to think too much about it. I'm just doing it. I don't want to say there's no target. Well, there is a target, that's a lie. Another friend of mine came up with, I think she got the idea from Mark Zuckerberg. He set the New Year's resolution for himself to run 365 miles in a year. Now, we go by kilometers, so 365 kilometers for us in the year. That might seem a little far-fetched, but that's pretty much just a kilometer a day. Now, I don't run every day, but so far, and I didn't start at the beginning of January, if my calculations are correct, I've run about 11 kilometers so far, just over 11 kilometers, so that only leaves me about 354 kilometers left. Kill me now. But that's actually quite achievable. That was my 3rd goal. My 4th goal is to finish writing. Some of you may know that I like to write. That doesn't say I'm very good at writing, but I enjoy writing fiction. Just before Christmas I started writing a book, I don't know, and I got to about 37,000 words, just over 37,000 words, and stopped. I kind of got a bit of writer's block, haven't touched it, and I decided that this year I would finish it. Maybe by the end of January I'd have 40,000 words, and then by the end of February 50,000, and so on and so on. But that I haven't quite figured that part out yet. So one of my New Year's goals is to finish writing that book, be it absolute muck I'm still going to finish it. So those are my New Year goals. Number 1, read more books. Number 2, make more vlogs. Number 3, run. Number 4, finish my book. Talking about my New Year's goals is not the only reason I want to make this video. There is another sub-lining topic that I want to talk about, and that is subscribing to my channel. Now, I know I haven't been vlogging for very long, and I have a few subscribers, which is super. And I want to really thank those people that have subscribed to my channel. But I would really appreciate if my friends or family or whoever, other people that watch my videos, would subscribe to my channel. Now, subscribing does not mean you have to religiously watch my videos. You don't have to watch them at all. You don't have to. Don't even press play. But I would really appreciate the subscribe. Leave comments, ask questions, make suggestions. What could I do better? All that sort of thing. As I said, I'm new to this vlogging sort of thing, but I really like making videos, and this is a way of me getting better at making videos. So yeah, please subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video. How about you comment what your New Year's resolutions or your New Year's goals are for this year. Maybe give me some book suggestions. I mainly like fiction, but this isn't fiction, and this is actually very, very enjoyable. Very entertaining, actually. I didn't think I would like a biographer, a non-fictional book. So yeah, bye.